Hey guys, it's your boy V back with more Mount Vet content, and today we have the paywall freaking comparison between Tier 4 Rogue versus Tier 4 Storm. Storm, obviously, we have gotten through the Summer Days update 1.5 years ago. Rogue is the newest Tier 4 that we just got today, and today we will be taking a look at Alliance Battle Legend comparison between these two characters to see which one is actually stronger. Now, before I move forward, I forgot to mention one thing. Storm in this video actually is maxed out 35% Pierce theme. Okay, she has maxed out mutant themes, and she's basically the best they can get. So that's the comparison. Okay, just to let you know. I had to remove the CTP to try on Rogue. They will be both maxed out with Ghost Rider Striker, and I will show you both the runs. We have 5-star artifact for Storm, also the mythic uniform, and this is how the build looks like. As far as Rogue is concerned, we have the rank 1 Rogue in the world right now, at least for now. We'll see. She also has a stacked up build. She has a 5-star artifact plus 15, so it does help out. Also, we will be comparing with the brilliant rages, so I cannot do the mighty rage comparison right now. Maybe I'll try and do the mighty rage Rogue video very soon. We'll see about what we can do about that. The cards look like this, and the swords look sort of like this. Now, we know the Storm's rotation is actually very easy. She has been in the meta for quite a long time now, but now Rogue has stepped in, and the rotation also has some change than what I showed you in the previous video. So the rotation that we will be using will be slightly different. So what we were doing before, when I showed you the video, we were going 5-3 2-4 or 4-2, right? We were doing this thing right now, but now what we'll do, we'll splash in second skill. So we go this skill, we will basically be splashing, and 2 cancel 4 is the rotation that we will be doing. So basically 5-3 2 delay cancel into the fourth skill. So we go 5-3 delay cancel, second skill, and after snowball, fourth skill, and then if you want, you can go to the first skill if you want to, if you are available. Although it doesn't really make a big difference, it will be helpful sometimes cancelling the tier 3 skill if you need to get that orb. Again, same thing we will be performing with the fourth skill, and then the tier 3 skill cancel remains the same. We will be cancelling the tier 3 skill after the beam right here with the left hand. Okay, that's basically how we will be playing this girl. There are one more thing about the tier 4 skill. The tier 4 is sort of like continuous damage, just like Odin. So I would say do not try to hold it for the light phase. Maybe you can try. I have not tried it, but it should do it should do good damage. Sadly, the bonus damage does not apply to Surtur that we get from the tier 4 skill. So the only thing that we are getting from the tier 4 skill right now is actually the stack up attack. Okay, apart from that, we are not getting anything. So I have 3 runs for you today. First one, obviously, with a level 80 level 70, yeah, level 70 tier 3 Storm with the same brilliant rage that I'm showing you right now. And I just wanted to just include this one just so you guys know how much Storm actually gets from the tier 4 advancement and Ghost Rider Striker compared to something like this. So this is not exactly the best rotation, I guess. I'm not sure why I was doing, and I also activate the proc early, but we're trying to use about the same rotation actually, so it's not gonna be like humongous difference. The only thing that I don't like sometimes is when you're cancelling with Polaris, and by the way, like Rogue does not have Snare and Rogue does not have Burn, but Burn is not gonna be needed. She's not gonna be meta for ABX. So for the Snare season specifically, you will have to swap to your Polaris for the 5th skill to cancel, and when you do that, Rogue actually strike for Polaris, so she can strike, and that is actually the worst case scenario because you lose 1 or 2 seconds worth of damage every single time she does that. So that's how it is. One more thing, as you see right here, we collected the orb with the second skill. Collecting the orb with the second skill, I feel, is the best way to score with Rogue. Tier 4, tier 3, whatever you're using, you can definitely try to run and collect if you don't have any other option, because the second skill doesn't move too much. It moves slightly, but it's not like Cable's or Loki's fourth skill that will collect for you. Okay, it's very hard to get, but if you have like closer orb drops, you can definitely do that, and I do think that is the best way if you really want to maximize your score with Rogue. One more thing about the phases, about the light phases that we get around the, the 2 minute marker, and the second one that we will get around 32 seconds mark. Okay, that time what happens is sometimes obviously Surtur will dash. Okay, around one of the rowers, Surtur should be able to dash, and when he dashes, if you can control Surtur's movement, which is a bit hard honestly, even for me, it's really hard to do that sometimes. And sometimes if you can move him closer to the orb drop, you actually can get your best run. And I think I'm not sure if it happened in this run, but I'll see what we can do. So we went here, and right here we go into the tier 3 skill. This was, I'm not sure where was that thing. Yeah, we collected with this like with the second skill once again. So this was good. Sad part was I didn't know where the orb actually drops, so you basically will have no idea where the orb is gonna drop. So it's gonna be a bit of a guessing game, I suppose, unless you have like eagle eye, maybe playing in very low graphics, maybe you see that. And that's why you will see we are able to score pretty nice actually. So level 80, level 70 or level 80 Storm can score about 9 million, I would say, at max with that. Now, this is the run that my buddy actually Yonix recorded me for me, because I'm not as good as he is actually with Storm. So really like big thanks to him for helping me out with this. And I just wanted to add this run because this was actually a good run. It's on the same season. It was recorded I think a day ago, I think yesterday or something, I forgot. And he actually had to upload it on YouTube and then share the link for me to actually record it from there. So yeah, he did definitely help me out, so absolutely thanks to him, I'm able to do this. Like I could do it, but I was never actually good with Storm. I was never actually amazing with Storm. But if she is removed or if she is replaced right now, because we get about 9 million with level 70 or 80, so tier 4 level 80 and everything I think should be able to give us about 3 million jump probably, and get rid of Storm, which is actually what I want really. I don't know, like Storm is slow. It's not like I hate her, it's just like I don't like the play style that she actually plays with. Okay, so now look at that. We have to run collect sometimes. It's sometimes gonna happen. Sometimes you might get lucky and get the orb closer to you. And if you do so, that's basically the best way to play and best way for score for basically any character. If you can collect the orb with the rotation, that is basically when you really maximize your score. But the sad part is the way Netmarble has been designing all these new characters like Loki and other, they gave them like all these movement skills, which is really good honestly. Definitely helps maximizing the score without wasting time. But also like kind of the way they are coded or the way their skills work, you have to basically collect with the skill, sometimes with multiple skills. Like Loki has fourth skill, Loki has second skill, you can collect with both of them, and it's really hard to differentiate sometimes which one is actually better, like apart from like when you really actually to try basically every single thing and see yourself how much you can actually make the difference for. So I was trying Loki, I actually found something found, maybe I'll show you guys the video later down the line, but we will see about that. So that's the main point is that you need like it's not easy metas these days, which is honestly a good thing because it's always a challenge to play all these characters. Look at that, we have Storm, we have like we'll have to go and then collect it. So yeah, absolutely the score can differ depending on the run. Some characters are easier, some characters are harder than before, and like it's good, and it's like it's bound to happen. New metas are gonna come, old metas will be replaced, but still it's always nice to have differentiation in all these things. So anyways, so we get about 11.1 million. So absolutely we can push maybe 11.2 with Storm, with a better run, definitely. Now, the final tier 4 rogue run that I'm going to show you. So this is tier 4 with Ghost Rider Striker. Ghost Rider also has a brilliant judgment. As I mentioned, I did the video. That's basically the best CDP for Ghost Rider. As a striker as well, it makes no difference from the rage and works pretty fine. So I'll try. The first skill I think from rogue is the issue. I don't like it. I wish the skill was short the skill is actually a long animation. Okay, so because of the long animation, sometimes you get stuck in that skill, and you will see when the phase balls will appear, I will have to run for them to collect them. Even not phase balls, if you do not get like these balls closer to Surtur, you're gonna suffer a good amount of time, and that will basically cost you in the look at that. So now I'll have to cancel my tier 3 skill early right here because I have to collect it, because if I don't, the rotation after that is gonna make the orb disappear. So we are definitely need for the RNG. You need good RNG on basically all the balls, all the orb drops that you can get for Storm, for this girl. Okay, that's how it. Look at that. I'm canceling it. And the good thing was I was able to collect it again with the second skill when Surtur dashed towards the orb. That was the best part. But you cannot see where the orb or the ball is actually going to drop, which I don't like, honestly. Maybe very low graphic you might be able to see, but not everyone actually plays in the same graphic scenarios. Or some characters I like to play in low, medium, or high graphics. Rogue might be someone who I would definitely go for very high graphics because it's nice to see all those slow mode animations and everything. But look at that. So you are wasting time and I am wasting time running around. So I think we could have gotten one extra rotation in right before he goes for the roar, and sadly because of the stupid first skill, because its long animation does basically nothing, I had to run for it. So, and look at that, now Rogue is actually striking. So all these factors are gonna be affecting Rogue's score in like big ways, and you might feel that it's not a big deal, but in the end it makes a big difference. Look at that, I have to do that again. I have to cancel the tier 3 skill early, losing damage. I think I've done that already like 4 times or 5 times in this run, and this is getting out of hand. So I'm easily losing, I think, 500k score. Honestly, I do think that, and I have to cancel this skill once again. The good thing is that I was able to, this was actually a early collect for the orb. But yeah, like as I'm saying, I'm losing at least I'm losing about 500k 600k in this run, easy, and all because of this stupid first skill. Look at that, if I can do this, I can cancel that when it's actually needed, when it's actually has to be cancelled. I can easily increase my score. Still, after all that, we are able to get ourselves 11.95 million, almost touching 12 million marker, which is actually the tier 4 chest. So yes, you need a stacked Rogue to score 12 plus million, and obviously you need a brilliant rage on Rogue to score 12 plus million with the artifact. Now, the storm that I showed you is actually with the theme. So I do think that when I think they will do definitely some themes for Rogue or other mutant characters as well. If they do decide, then definitely Rogue is gonna be much better than Storm. Right now, Storm is having a max buff from the theme, so she is insanely strong in the characters, and then Rogue still catches up, so Shield absolutely is meta. Specifically, if you don't have theme for Storm, it's a huge increase over Storm. Easy 1 plus or 1 to 2 million increase depending on the account. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about Rogue, the new meta for the mutant female hero category. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you already have not, and as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.